Turn it up. Yeah. Call all the deacons up. Call them up now. Ask if we linking up. Ask if we linking up. What time no sleeping time? 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 Call up the deacons, bro. Call them up now. Ask if we linking up. Ask if we linking up. What time no sleeping time? What time no sleeping time? Wake up the sleeping tribe. Wake up the sleeping tribe. Call up the deacons, bro. Call them up now. Ask if we linking up. Now. What time no sleeping time? 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 Call all the deacons up. Call them up now. Ask if we linking up. What we linking up? What time no sleeping time? Any minute now. Wake up the sleeping tribes.
I said I had to call him up. I made the phone call a Deke like, what's up? Is you ready for war? He replied, been ready for war. Been ready for a battle with swords. And I respect him cause he fought many wars. I humble down to what the scriptures say and give doubles to the elders that been leading the way. I know it's hard in this walking, they've been walking for years. So when I'm weak in the flesh, they voice attend to my ears. A young man trying to soak the wisdom, gain the knowledge, apply the scriptures. Wrong decisions leave me senseless. Dear Lord, would you give me a chance? We all looking for the code to the gate. We all looking how to...
And guess what else we don't do on the Lord's Sabbath day? Give me that. Give me 6:25 exit. 6:23 I think. 16:23. It's time for us to learn to come back to God's law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's the only way. That's what's gonna fix our community. It's teaching God laws. That's what we come out here to do. Teach God laws out the Holy Bible.
That's right.
Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath...
Hey, give them a flyer right quick. Give them a flyer.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
It said tomorrow, talking about today. What?
It's the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake.
It said bake that means cook that which you should cook. Read.
Today.
Meaning you were supposed to cook all what you was going to eat. Today you were supposed to cook it yesterday. Listen.
And seed that you will seed. And that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
So we were supposed to cook yesterday. We ain't supposed to cook today, man. That's how God, we are holy to God. It's time for us to come out of these ways, man. Alright? Go back to Psalms. Give me go back to Nehemiah 10 and 31. It's time for you to learn God's laws, bro, and keep it, alright?
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
We're not supposed to buy nothing on the Lord's Sabbath day, listen.
Or on the holy day. And that we would leave the 7th year and the exaction of every debt.
Right, so we wasn't supposed to buy nothing on the Lord's Sabbath day. How you doing, bro? Hey, let me ask you something, bro, before you leave. Let me put some knowledge on you right quick. Let me ask you a question. What is your nationality? You're what? Okay, according to the Bible, alright, look on this sign right here, let me show you something. Alright, they call us African. You know when they started calling us African American? Okay, it wasn't that long ago. 1984, 85, Jesse Jackson. He started calling us African American. Before that, what was we called? We was called colored, if you can remember. Nah, was it black? We was just black for about 10, 20 years. All right, go back to 1960s. From 70 to the 80s, something, we were black. From the 60s, we was colored. That's what they call the colored people. All right? Negro and colored, okay? So these are all names that were put on us by who? The white man. All right? So African American is now who God calls you. If you see yourself on this side, man, all right, this is what God calls you. You are the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? Let me show you how we know that. You are from the tribe of Judah. They always say we was from Africa. We not from Africa. We from Jerusalem. All right? But this your tribe, Judah. You got Benjamin. That's the Western Indian blacks. That's like Jamaicans. You got Haitians. These are God's chosen people. Levi. Ephraim, the Puerto Ricans, God's chosen people. Manasseh. How do we know that? Through Bible prophecy. All right? Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. All right? Let me show you how we know. When we found out this knowledge right here, it took us out the street. We stopped going to prison. I did. I stopped going back and forth to jail. I stopped selling dope to my people. All right? I stopped robbing. I stopped doing stuff. So watch this. Let me show you why. When I seen this in the Holy Bible, this in everybody's house, in everybody's church, this what changed me right here when I read. All right? Listen to this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
God said, but it shall come to pass. All right? Listen.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
God told the Israelites. This is Moses speaking to them. Y'all know how long ago this was? 3,000, let's just say 3,000 years ago. He said, hey, hold on, Ernest. Be cool, okay? Don't do, you gonna do that, do over there. Because I got to show this brother something. I don't want you to be no distraction. It ain't going to take nothing but a couple minutes. All right? All right, check this out. It said God told the Israelites. He told Moses to tell the Israelites, if we didn't hearken. Hearken means listen. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
He said if we didn't do all God's commandments, not just 10, but all of them. Listen.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
He said all these what?
Curses.
He said all these curses.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
They said they was going to come upon us and do what?
Overtake thee.
They was going to overtake us. Now curses, good things or bad things? Bad things. Now, how we know we these people? We finna read the bad things God said was going to happen to these people if they didn't do what? Listen to what he had to say. Didn't want to do his words, okay? So, give me verse 43. Watch this. The Bible got the answer to everything. Y'all wonder why we don't own the stores in our community? Y'all wonder how did the white man know to bring us over here on cargo slave ships? It's in the Bible. We're finna read it right now. Listen. Remember he said, if y'all don't do what I say do, I'm gonna put curses on you. Listen.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 43. The stranger that is within thee.
He said the strangers that's around you, meaning the Arabs, the Chinese, the white man, they was around us when we came out of Egypt the first time. He said the strangers, read,
shall get up above thee very high.
He said they gonna get up above y'all very high. Read.
And thou shalt come down very low.
He said the Israelites, y'all gonna come down to the bottom of society. Why? Because we were disobedient. Read.
He shall lend to thee.
He said these strangers gonna be able to lend to you. Meaning if you want to go to school, or you want a house, you want a car, you got to go to them, to their banks. He gonna lend you money, and what?
And thou shalt not lend to him.
They ain't come to us to get no money. This was future. This was a prophecy that Moses told the Israelites was gonna happen to them. How we know that we are these people? Hold on, bro. I got a couple more for you. Hold on. It ain't gonna take no but a minute. Don't run from this knowledge. This is the greatest knowledge on earth. Whatever you got going can wait, bro. Hold on. I'm telling you now. It stopped me in my track when I read it. Read.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Keep reading.
Moreover, all these curses.
God said, moreover, all these bad things, all these curses gonna come upon you niggas. Listen.
Shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
They gonna pursue you, mean they gonna chase you. You can't leave here and tell me I'm gonna go to Atlanta. Now you get to Atlanta, them curses waiting on you. You can go to Las Vegas, them curses waiting on you. These curses waiting on you. You can say, you know what? I'm gonna live a better life. I'm gonna move to New York City. When you get to New York, them curses waiting on you.
That's right.
All right, you gonna see the slums and the ghettos. All right, listen. He said, keep reading.
And overtake thee.
And they gonna overtake you when?
Till thou be destroyed.
Until we be destroyed. Crack rock, weed, heroin, alcohol. Until we be destroyed. We don't know who we are no more. We think we African Americans. That's destroyed. We don't know that we the Israelites. We are God's chosen people. Listen.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
God didn't tell you why this stuff happened, but we don't read the book. He said because what? We didn't hearken. We didn't listen to God. Just like the people over there, they don't want to listen to God. They don't want to listen to God. God made y'all stop. Read. Listen.
To keep his commandments.
We made a promise with God. Y'all know that? We made a promise. We broke our promise. So God said y'all niggas got to go in slavery. We made a commandment with God in Exodus chapter 19. He said God told us, gave us commandments, and we told God, all that you commanded us, Lord, we gonna do it. Well, we disobeyed him. Read.
And his statutes which he command thee, and they shall be upon thee.
God said these commandments these curses gonna be upon us, right? Read. These evil things gonna be upon us.
For a sign,
just like we know the Dollar General right there because of that sign. We know we at Buchanan and DB Todd because of that sign right there. All right? You know you're at the liquor store because of that sign. Well, God said you're going to know that you're an Israelite because these curses are going to be upon you for a what?
For a sign.
For a sign, read.
Right. And for a wonder.
You're going to wonder why we at the bottom. But ain't nobody got no answers. All right, read.
And upon thy seed forever.
He said it's going to be upon these people's seed forever. What's your seed? What's your seed? What's your seed? Your what? No, what's your seed? He said upon your seed. Your seed is your children. You know, we the men, right? We carry the seed.
That's right.
We put our seed in a woman and fertilize the egg.
That's
So he
right.
said he's talking to the men. He said, look, these curses going to be upon your seed forever. Let me keep reading. Let's watch this.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
He tells us again, because we don't give a damn about God. We want to keep walking. We don't want to give him a little bit of our time. Read.
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
We don't want to serve God with joy. We complaining just like now. Lord, it's hot. Then when it get cold, Lord, it's cold. All we do is complain. Read.
For the abundance of all things.
We didn't want to go to God for the abundance of all things, so God got angry. Watch what God said. Listen.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
He said, now, nigga, you gonna have to go serve your enemy. Now, let's see who God say the enemy is. Let's see if the Bloods and the Crips is the enemy. Let's see if the G's and the Vice Lord is the enemy. Let's see if the young people against the old people is the enemy. Watch this. All right, check this out. Listen.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
God said he was going to send our enemies against us. That's how the white man knew to come get us, pack us on the slave ship, because God sent them against us. His chosen people. Listen.
And hunger.
So now you got to go to your enemies and hunger. So if you get hungry, you got to go to your enemies. You know, McDonald's? You want to go get some food? All right, you want to go get some food? Dollar General? We don't own that. You want to go over there and get you a gyro? We don't own that. God said that we was going to have to go serve our enemies, bruh. Read. In hunger and what?
And in thirst.
I mean, if you get thirsty, now you got to go to your enemies. You want some water? You got to go to your enemies. You want water to run out your faucet at the house? You got to go pay your water bill to who? Your enemies.
That's right.
All right? You want a shot of whiskey? Jack Daniels?
You gotta go to the liquor store.
You got to go to the liquor store. Who own that? Not our people, but your enemies. Really?
And in nakedness.
And nakedness. So to get clothing, you got to go to your enemies. Under Armour. Who own that? Nike. Who own that? Polo. Black man love Polo. Ralph Lauren. Tommy Hilfiger. Levi's. We got to go to our enemies for the want of all things now, because we were disobedient to God. God got angry with us, and he said this, read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So God said this enemy is a man. And he said this man was going to do what?
And he,
where the pitch at? Hold it up right quick. And he
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He said this same man that you got to go to for everything, he was going to do what? Put a yoke of iron on our neck. Who that happened to, man? Who did that happen to? It happened to our people. But we not learning this, and we reading it out the Holy Bible, but they ain't teaching us this in the Christian church. See, they think it's a joke. Baby. She hollering hallelujah, but her little girl's gonna grow up twerking, grow up in the game. She need to understand how serious this is. If Nashville gonna wake up and say what? And he should put a yoke of iron on our neck, man. Who done that? Turn it so he can see it right there. Our enemies done that to us, not our friends. That's your enemy. That's what the Bible say. I ain't making that up. Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until we start calling ourselves African American. We didn't know that we was the Israelites no more. Why you think they didn't want us to read and write for 300-400 years, man? Why? Because they didn't want us to know that we are the Israelites and that we God chosen people, that we the real Jews.
That's right.
They didn't want us to know that. So they discontinued us from our heritage by not teaching us how to read and write their language for 300 and some years. And then when they taught you how to read and write, after 300 and some years, they said, nigga, we God. They gave you him.
That's right, come on.
They said, nigga, we God. We your God, nigga. By God, we're your God, and you don't do what we say do, we're going to kill you, hang you from a tree. And y'all said, yes, Lord, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah, hey, Lord. Y'all start praising and doing whatever he said do. He hung us. Put yokes of iron around our neck until what? We was destroyed as a people. Until time for our people to wake up and come back to our true nationality as the Israelites. We are God's chosen people. Don't nobody want to hear that. Especially riding in the car with a white woman, you don't want to hear it.
That's right.
He turned his head fast. He was like, oh, Israelite. We trying to tell him he the best thing God created, but no, he said he an African American.
That's right.
One day the white man is going to treat us equal. They're going to treat us like humans one day. That's what they think in their mind. You got out the slave ship, they ain't treated you like no human yet. But you think 2018 is going to be the year. Now, a lot of y'all thought 2008 when Barack Obama got elected, that was going to be the year that the white man started treating you like you was a damn civilian. Like you was something. It's in their spirit not to treat you that way. It's in their spirit. They keep their foot on your neck. Why? Because they know something you don't know. Look at them smiling. They in their kingdom.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
They smile and they ride through the ghetto. This like the damn human zoo. What a human zoo? Y'all got the human zoo picture? What a human zoo thing here? Y'all got it? Did y'all get the human zoo?
No, I don't think so.
Alright. They had human zoos. They had little black kids in a damn zoo like an animal, caged up, and white people paid to come see them. That's what they do now. They ride through the hood.
Right,
and see how awful it is.
You're right.
You see?
Tourists.
Look at the niggers over there under the tree. They ain't got nothing to do, daddy. That's what they do. They ride through and they look and they give you that smile, that doggy smile like.
Fake soul smile.
Yeah, that fake soul smile. There you go. You see them in the store, they give you that fake smile. They looking at you like an animal.
That's right.
But the white man, here go the nigga though. Here go the African American. I love you, white man. We're gonna be eagle on that. How you doing, buddy?
That's right.
Yeah. Then as soon as you turn your back, that damn nigger get his arms around me.
That's right.
For real, that's how they do us.
Ready to go get some water.
Read what you got.
Get that sin off of
Where were we at? Verse 49. We reading how we know we these people, bro, through these curses. You with me, Brother Shelley? All right, check this out.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
He said the Lord was going to bring a nation against us for our disobedience from far. All right, hold it up right here. Hold it up on this side. It said the Lord was going to bring a nation against us from far. We was on this side of the earth. All right? We had brothers and sisters already over here, so-called Native Americans, okay? Our people was already over here. But he said a certain of us that he was going to send a nation against us from far, meaning we was on this side of the earth. Read.
From the end of the earth. As swift as the eagle flying.
It said as swift as what? We was going to come from this side of the earth to this side of the earth as swift as an eagle flyer. Okay? That's going to be very fast. But why did it say an eagle? Anybody got $1 in their pocket right now? Who got $1? Who got an old quarter? Hold it up. It says swift as an eagle flyer. God telling you who was going to come get you. On the back of every dollar bill, there's an eagle.
Right.
Swift as an eagle flyer. On the back of the coin, America was in rulership like they is now. It was the eagle. The Spaniards conquered the Native Americans. Their sign was the eagle. It's on their coins. When Rome was in rulership, their sign was the eagle. When Greek was in rulership, their sign is the eagle. Read that again.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
From the end of the earth, read.
As swift as the eagle flying.
The eagle is on the side of every mail truck. It's in the courtroom. It's in the school. They telling you their sign was going to be what? The eagle.
That's right.
All right? Read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
That's how we know we these people, because we didn't understand nothing they were saying. We were speaking Hebrew, now we speaking English. Read.
A nation of fierce countenance.
A nation of fierce countenance. They angry. They'll pull you over. They don't care if you in your 60s. They'll pull you over and slam you on that concrete main and run their finger up your behind looking for some dope just like they would do a 16-year-old.
That's right.
Read.
which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
They said, hey, don't fire that cigarette up. That's against God's law, bro. They got us into slavery. Read. It said they was not going to show favor to the young and or the old. Give me verse 32. Listen.
Verse 32.
We showing me the Israelites because of these prophecies. God said this.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given to another people.
God said since we were disobedient, he said our sons and our daughters was going to be given into another people. When did that happen to us? When was our sons and daughters taken and given to another people? During what? What time? Start with an S. Slavery. Master Child, come get you, Shelley. You know what I'm saying? Come get you. Got you and your brothers, your sister, your family members out there. The Master Child walk up and down. I don't know which one you want. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one right here. Take you to Mississippi. And guess what the Bible said? Listen.
And thine eyes shall look.
Said that you was gonna look, Shelley. You're gonna look back and see your mama. You're gonna look back and see your uncle. Right. They was gonna look and see you. Listen.
And fail with longing for them.
You was gonna want your mama back. You was gonna want your daddy, your uncle, your sister. You was gonna want them back. Lee.
All the day long.
So you was gonna want them back every day. You seen 12 years a slave. That woman sit there and cried on that porch every day for a long time. She wanted her kids back. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Might is another word for power. Like if I hit somebody with all my might, I mean I did it with all my power. If I swung a bat and tried to hit the ball with all my might, I did it with all my power. He said there should be no power in your hand to do what? To get them back. We are these people. We are the Israelites. Give me verse 68 right quick.
Right. Bring it out. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
We ain't the Q-Dogs. We the Israelites. Right. All right? They said what?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
My thing is, people go by and do the Q-Dog sign, right? They ain't never seen no Q-Dog stand on the corner and read nothing.
That's right.
Never. They ain't never seen no Q-Dog stand on the corner and read, because we got purple and gold on, don't make us no damn Q-Dog.
That's right.
These are colors of royalty.
That's right.
These are colors Christ had on when they beat him. They ripped his clothes off of him.
That's right.
We ain't no Q-Dog. Q-Dogs don't do them a stump and lick out their tongue and throw their hand up. That's all they do. And hold women out.
That's right.
That's all they do. We the prophets of God. Listen. With ships. Read it from the top again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
God said he was going to bring the Israelites into Egypt again, sister. All right? We are the Israelites. We God chosen people. Before our disobedience, God said he was going to bring the Israelites back into Egypt. Because he took us out of Egypt. All right? He delivered us out of Egypt by the hand of Moses and Aaron.
That's right.
They went into Egypt and told Pharaoh, look, let my people go. Pharaoh wouldn't do it. God hardened his heart. God put plagues on Egypt. All right? He said, let them go. They wouldn't do it. So one day they let them go. All right? When they let us go, we walked through on dry ground. God delivered us out of Egypt. Listen. You got Egypt? Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
We was in the land of Egypt. All right, just like we in America now. We brought here on cargo slave ship. We walked into Egypt. All right, listen.
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is the house of bondage. Bondage is another word for what? Slavery. Slavery is another word for captivity. So now go back to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. You're going to understand, sister, that we the real Jews. Okay?
Bring it out.
We are God's chosen people, but we got to act like it. Okay? Listen.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He said he was going to bring us into slavery again. How we get over here? How you get over here?
By force.
Huh?
By force.
How you get over here?
By force.
What's she saying?
She said by force.
By force, right. I'm talking about what means of transportation. How did they bring us over here? On what? On slave ships. They packed us on slave ships like sardines. Like sardines. You understand that? You know how tight you can pack some sardines? To ride by the projects. Go down, ride by the projects, see how everybody's stacked on top of each other.
That's right.
They brought us over here just like that. Listen.
With ships.
They brought us over here with what?
with ships.
With ships. For our disobedient, God, read it from the top again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He said, for our disobedient, he was going to bring us into slavery again, but how?
With ships.
With cargo slave ships. Talking about us, we the people of the Bible. This ain't no white man book, it's your book. Listen.
Amen.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Moses said how I said it's going to go down, man. That's how it's going to go. Listen.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
He said we weren't going to see our homeland no more again. What's our homeland? Jerusalem. Read.
And there.
He said that there when you got off the slave ship, this in the Holy Bible. He said when you got off the slave ship, what the Bible say?
Ye shall be sold.
You was going to be what?
Sold.
We was going to be sold
unto your enemy.
He said we were going to be sold to our enemies. Now I'm going to ask you, who sold us when we got off the slave ship? Man, she ain't scared to say it. She couldn't wait to say it.
That's right. That's right.
She said the white man sold us when we got off the slave ship.
That's right. The white man. The
Read.
white man.
For bondmen.
He said he was going to slave us for a slave man, read.
And bond women.
And the bond women. He sold a woman just like he sold the man. You was a slave too. 2017, all the young black women don't know. All she know is throwing her ass in a circle. She don't forget she was a slave. She don't know. All she know about getting some weave in her hair and doing all this right here. She don't forget that she was a prostitute and selling her behind, trying to get $1. She don't forget she was a slave. But you know what? The white man done destroyed her mind so much that she done left the black man. Alright? She had to stick by the black man then. She had to get behind him for protection. But when the white man seen the black woman get behind the black man for protection, he took the strongest black man like this brother right here. He took the biggest one. And he brought him out in front of the whole plantation, bent him over and hit him on his behind. Called buck breaking. Had sex with him in front of everybody. Castrated him in front of everybody, took his nuts off. They did that to us. God said they are our enemy for a reason, man. Read what you got. Where we at?
That's how Jesus spoke.
Watch this.
And no man shall buy you.
So ain't nobody gonna be able to save us out of this condition. We gotta save ourselves.
Amen.
We gotta become into the fold of the body of Christ. Give me Luke 1:68. It's time for us to wake up, man. Like I was explaining to them, brother, what our true nationality is. Like if I ask you your true nationality, give me Jeremiah 17:4. You got one, I'm gonna tell you what the Bible said about you. Listen, watch this. This is what the Bible said, listen.
Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself,
God said, and thou, brother, even yourself,
shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
it said we was going to discontinue from our heritage, meaning our true nationality. When somebody asks you, this was Bible promise. One day somebody going to ask you your nationality, you're going to say, I don't know. I ain't got one. That's real. Watch this. I'm finna show it to you. Listen.
That I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemy.
We were disobedient. This is how the Bible talking about it. He said we was going to discontinue from our heritage and God was going to cause us to serve our enemies. Read.
In the land which thou knowest not.
He said in a land that we knew not. Talking about us coming to America. Read.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger.
We got made God angry, okay? So if you see yourself on this sign, bro, on this side right here, it's going to be what the white man called us when they enslaved us. All right? You from the tribe of Judah, bro. Watch it. Let me show you how you know you from the tribe of Judah. Give me Hebrews 7:14. Let me show you something, bro. We the real Jews.
That's right.
The white man ain't the real Jew. All right? They call us African American, nigga, pork monkey, coon, pickaninnies. They call us all this different stuff. Every 20 years our name changed, but the Chinese man been the Chinese man since day one. The white man been a European since day one. They been Caucasian since day one. But you became Negroes, became colored, became black, African Americans. Now what they gonna call us next? What they gonna call us next? Real niggas. Ours keep changing, bro. Well, watch what the Bible said. Listen, you from the tribe of Judah. Watch this.
Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident.
They said there's evidence out here, bro. Listen.
That our Lord.
They said that our Lord, talking about who? Jesus the Christ.
Sprang out of Judah.
He sprang out of what?
Judah.
He came from Judah. Listen.
Of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
Right. So Jesus Christ came out of Judah, right? Give me Revelation. Let's see what Jesus Christ looked like. Let's see if he looked like you or he looked like the dog-headed white boy.
Bring it out.
Watch this.
That's right.
Let's see this. This ain't being taught in the Christian church, man. Christian church, the pastor wants your money, then he wants your honey. We don't want neither one. Watch this.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said his head and his hair. Read that again, man. Look at this brother right here, man. Listen.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It was white like wool. Like that, brother. White like wool. There you go. So where they get dude right here from? Listen.
As white as snow.
It was what?
As white as snow.
You keep living, your hair gonna be white as snow. All the black gonna be gone out of it. It's gonna be white as snow.
That's right.
All right, listen.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He had red eyes because of black people. When we drink, our eyes, the whites of our eyes turn what? Red. His first miracle was turning water into what? Wine. Listen.
And his feet.
So he looked down at Jesus' feet. You know, he had sandals on. He looked at his feet and said, what?
Like unto fine brass.
It was like brass. What color is brass?
As if they burned in a
He
furnace.
said not only was it like that color, but it looked like it what?
Burned in a furnace.
So if it burned in a furnace, what color is it? It's gonna be black.
That's right.
Black after it burnt. Alright, so Jesus Christ is what? A black man.
right.
Look like you, bro. The eyebrows and all. Over there. Not him.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, you looking at him.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Know what I'm saying, bro? Jesus Christ look like you, according to the Bible. Not saying that's him, because we don't go and teach that's Jesus. We saying this a better biblical description on what the white man gave us after he put yokes of iron upon your neck and put that whip on your back and said, nigga, I'm God.
That's right.
He commercialized. How do we repent?
How do we repent? That's a good question. Give me Ezekiel 14 and 6.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Bro, ready to repent.
I'm gonna move my car over here. Y'all know some good stuff. I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, come on over here, bro. We tired of seeing this prostitution. We tired of seeing all this stuff, man. We bringing knowledge to this community. That's what's gonna build this community up, knowledge. Not us leaning on our own understanding, but coming getting with the brothers, asking questions. We study every day. We got a school, man. We opening up schools throughout America. We open up schools in the Netherlands, UK, Europe. We got a school in Trinidad we just opened up. We got a school in Jamaica we just opened up. This is a new movement y'all seeing. God is raising up the 12 tribes of Israel, whether people like it or not.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.